Hi guys, welcome to Stasi Revolution 1111. I'm just putting out this last video. I wanted to because I started this channel like I think the month of December. Like I think it was October or sometime. I think so. September October time frame. I started. I think so. And then till December I kind of started like. Publishing videos and things that if you had seen my channel, you would have known that. Why am then after that it just kind of fully shut down actually. So I couldn't do anything. I just left it like that. And lots of things happened. It's been like 6 months, right? 6+ months now. So just wanted to update before I don't know what action I would be taking or what is going to happen. I don't know. But then I just want to tell some things that went on in the past 5 to 6 months, which was quite interesting, intriguing, mind blowing, whatever words you want to call, you can call. Whether it can be believable, unbelievable events, and all the things in the world, which I would never ever, even in my dreams, would have thought this kind of things could happen in the world, or these kind of things can happen to one person, or it can be happening to another person, or they can go through this experience. It has been quite a roller coaster ride, and I'm going through my, as I said, the spiritual awakening. I'm still going through, and that will keep going on. I think so. I'm just fed up with that anyway. So I just don't know anything. I'm not judging or anything. I'm just not in a very good point at this today, especially. But then, because it just pushed me to the last end of it, my life. Just been okay. So let me not. Okay, so I just want to make this video as short as possible, if possible. But if you're interested, I don't know whether people really watch this that much or not. But I'm hoping that you please do watch it, because what I'm telling is this for your personal benefit and for your personal awareness and for everything that you need to watch out for. Because if not, it would have been if not. If it was not because if I was not spiritual, if I had not got the gifts of like a gift means the basic psychic powers which I started developing and things like that, is when I really know what went on, what is going on in this world versus what we are living. And then to just kind of before I could it is just like, yeah, I mean, why God need we need that kind of a power is not simple. Okay, that is what I would say. I am from a Hindu background, so we have like God, goddesses and all, no, right? Like if you are a Hindu, and but Christianity, as I said in my earlier videos, I've watched about God. I mean, about Jesus and stuff like that. I know, and Satan, I've heard about it. So these are things, but to really know what was going on, and I'm not a full-fledged, like I haven't read Bible completely or anything. I've just read here and there and watched some videos posting, and it is nothing. It is just I just don't have words sometimes to explain the what goes beyond the scenes, behind the scenes, like that. What we see in the movies, a 3D movie or 2D movie, whatever, it's like that. Our life is also like that. What we are what we are looking at is just nothing. Behind the scenes is what the real thing is going on, and it is quite. I would say I was curious, at the same sometimes scared, sometimes sometimes don't know what is happening. Sometimes it's just beyond belief actually. And then it's why I'm saying all this is like over the last 5 to 6 months I've been like trying to learn, understand, go in depth in many areas actually. Like every time I explore a little bit more, I get more and more information, and to see personally, witness many of the things personally, going through those pain, so many incidents which happened to me personally, is what I wanted to share with you, so that just comes about helping people, whoever is out there can see, just be aware of these things. It's not that you have to work hard or something, but then it's something that we on a blind sight, we have been like just cheated upon, like it's like literally abused in the surface. Like you see, for, I mean, I don't know in what level these things are there, but I'm just thinking if people. So let me not right now itself give up everything, but then I'll just tell you. So what happened? I will just explain few things, and then the key things I'll summarize. Maybe this can be a video or two. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it a short video because most of them don't watch longer video, I think so. But then these are true facts from my experience point of view. At the same time, I just wanted to make sure that I'm not bringing in. I'm just going to quote people who might see, for example, if I say my ex-boyfriend, his friend, and sometimes I might refer a few things, because unless it's like allegedly, I would say, because I don't know how the justice before that happens, this happens, but I know from a spiritual point of view, I know this is the truth, but I cannot just say this is the truth because I know it's just right now still not gone into any place for coming up. I mean, nobody at this point of time has complained or anything, but then I hope after watching this video some people might end up like, okay, there is something, okay, or maybe, okay, let me be aware of what is happening. So from my spiritual understanding and this what I've got, I am sharing that. I'm just speaking from whatever I can speak, so I'm just letting my inner voice, which I would love to have my inner voice just channel whatever comes through to as part of this video. So let's see. And I'm just like in a state in a okay, I'll just tell you that I've started, see, from last year I just went through like 1.5 years, I think so, right now, since I've going through this 1 plus 6 months, 1.5 years, I think, since I've started okay, so since the quarantine is 1 year 6 months, and okay, close to 2 years, say, now it's been since I'm going through this whole thing of being in a relationship. And then there was an abusive relationship and things like that was there, which I've explained in my previous videos, you would have seen. And then after that, it was like we were going back and forth, and I was trying to understand what is this about narcissist and things like that. Okay, so I kind of understood that it's like mental health and things like that. So I was trying to, okay, let's get out of the relationship and things like that. I was okay. One side I felt like I was so much in love with them. The other side was like I knew what all was going on. So see, at the same time, right now, right now, you see, he's definitely going to watch whatever I watch. So, but anyways, let me not worry about like whatever he feels or anything. I'm just allegedly, if I use something, it is just alleged. Okay, I'm not going to say yes he is or what. I may be having traits. Sometimes I don't know the exact sometimes words to use. So I'm trying to be careful as much as possible, because it's never been. See, it is not diagnosed, or the person is not diagnosed, but we know what is what. And then, but we cannot, unless it is clinically diagnosed, I cannot just say yes he is like that. But then it's so, I mean, I have to refer may have like this, okay, but so yeah. And then so that's where what happened was kind of yeah, I was just like we were going back and forth. It was going on like every time I used to feel like I was thinking he is the one for me, okay, and then messed up with another concept called twin flame journey. Something came up, and I don't know why all of a sudden that also came up. And that twin flame journey was quite interesting concept, where I matched with what we were going. I was the lighter side, and he was the dark side of the thing. So in the end, we have to balance it. So many things kind of made sense, but only thing was he was not even giving a damn actually. So he was you would just come. I mean, every time I come, and every time I just like I was doing my doing my personal development and things. By then, what happened was I told you like I was thinking. So the relationship was over. Like officially, we were kind of split up, but then we were trying to come back together and split up again. The same thing. It was going on round and round again. There's one card like that. Okay, like that. We were going back in loops. Every time we'll think maybe something, but we'll never change. We never changed. I mean, I was kind of doing a little bit growing in my own spiritual path, but he was in his own ways, which I have no idea what is all that. Only thing I know is based on how I psychically read things. Okay, so I cannot like really confirm what is what. So uh, now. Now what happened was towards so I was like slowly getting into my job and things. I was thinking of transitioning like from because I was IT based manager, so I was like from software, since the spiritual awakening thing, I just got guidance to move towards something that that is something that is a part of my life purpose, like serving. I mean, like providing different service to people and helping them in different ways, healing and things like that. So I started learning about. I got learn. I mean, this is when I was doing main work. I was on the side. I was learning. It automatically. Suddenly, I had a teacher in India. She was very good, and I was watching her videos for a long time in YouTube. All of a sudden, suddenly they opened a course actually, and. So I felt, oh, okay. They said okay, and it just happened so that everything, and I thought it was a way like universe was saying that okay, take it, and I went till level 4. I finished, so I was equipping myself that way, and then I liked Marisa Pierce. Okay, so if I spoil the name, please excuse me. So she's like she's got the a specialized course actually. She's kind of a hypnotherapist come psychiatrist, I mean a psychologist, I guess. I think so she her videos and her hypnotherapy sessions, they helped me a lot to come out of this relationship, the whole thing, to understand about self-love and how what allowed to slowly come out of the relationship, how to look at your life in different ways. And I kind of liked her coaching and how she kind of affirms and makes us feel like from subconscious level how to build up ourselves and things like that. So and I just had so that also came up. She introduced a new course for her own that program. So I kind of started registering because I wanted to use that, and then on top of that I was building my another website where I wanted to do like because I was starting my tarot card reading, which you would have seen. I was forced to some. I thought I was also practicing on that, this tarot card reading, because it was all exciting for me because I was starting and I'm just but not sure. I didn't tell my parents or anything, and it's all on my own. I was building up this slowly, and then I started approaching people to get my website built and everything to because at this point of time, what was happening? My visa, UK visa, was getting processed. Like I was in a process to get applied from outside. So there was a kind of delay, and like it's a special procedure. So it was going through. I was not able to start, though I can work on my existing job, but I'm not. I shouldn't be like starting any business or anything for that matter. Business in the sense like openly, you can't openly means like you can't have a large business or anything that income cannot be more than this and things like that. You can have something which you can sustain within the, I don't know about that, but it was not legal. So I was waiting. I was hoping that so it was in the month of July 2019, which is where I applied for the case, and then by 2012 and they kind of see this. So probably I will not discuss about those details, but then later on I had to, I found out kind of they rejected the first the appeal. Then I re-appealed for the case, and then so 2019 December they just kind of kept one date or something there. I had to go personally have a interview session with my solicitor. So that day, but since the starting of the COVID started, right? Like by January, Feb and all, we started like so the dates, everything they closed, all the court dates was closed, and so the things started prolonging. When I was hoping that by when I was applying at that time, I thought maybe a few months it comes. It's 3 to 6 months time frame. I will start building this business so that I can transition from my work and things like that. But then all of a sudden so yeah, so that was the plan, and I was building towards it. I was starting putting videos, and no, by 2000, I think so, 2000 September, October, sometime that frame only, I think so. That frame is when I started having my I mean I was having this YouTube channel, And then what happened was, but it was quite a. I thought that time itself I was going through a very tough phase, actually, to tell the fact. And then to go through all the ups and downs, and like accepting myself, and I was feeling great. Okay, everything's fine. So went to a point where like I had no money and things like that, right? Like I felt okay. Oh, somehow, no, not money, but like an abusive relationship. We went down all the way till, and to come up from the breakup, I thought it was itself a big deal for me to come out of that, and then to stand on my own. Like, I mean, like just recover, and then heal, and then I was finding my way forward, and I found out the reason, or the coping mechanism was to say that there was a awakening going on, and I had to be part of the collective, collective to in the, I mean, helping in the light worker or anything like that, right? So I had to help, and all these things started. So I was, yes, I was hoping everything, and I used to share this with my ex-boyfriend. Okay, and little did I, there was a trust factor on him or something, that I kind of, he's the one person who comes and listens, okay, and I didn't really know, right, that that these people will listen to you carefully because they want to know each and every detail of you. See, are you able to listen? Are you listening live? I wish I could just record you live, man. I'll tell you, I'm talking to some people. I'll tell you later. So, so yeah, and so by then I knew he was cheating. He's been doing things. I don't know what details was it. I thought he was cheating with a few other guys and things like that. Then by then I was like, though I was heartbroken every time something new comes, new person, new person. I felt like a little bit. And then slowly, okay, I thought, okay, let's start my business and things. I was going to focus on that now. So that was a big deal because I've been working for 9 to 5 and then thinking of moving to a business. Think about it. I hope I record it. I just want to. What am I doing? What am I checking? I wish I could. Wish this is the only thing they escape. There are people here monitoring me. Okay. This is what, because I can sense their energy, everything, but it's not recording in the video. I wish I could see. I should. I mean, they just become like a transparent creatures, or they. I'll come to that. Okay, and so yeah, this was happening, and so I was just like trying to be on my own in terms of whatever. Trying to heal myself and trying to concentrate my things, and then so my case was also getting delayed and things like it didn't. So I was like, I was working on that time. Still, I was with my job. So till January, February, March, April, it went on and all. But since I was working, yeah, in my old job, I had enough. Like money was there. I was going, but only thing I fell in debt already because of the court, because of this case applying for visa. It came back to back. Those visa charges was like, when you take a solicitor, it costs a lot. So I had to spend a lot within a short time frame, because when I applied first round, it came back saying rejected because they are saying some gay, some, yeah, I'll tell about that. They gave on this basis, this is what rejected. So they told, if you want appeal personally. So I had to, within when I thought first it might be accepted, I thought, but later on I got to know, okay, then instead of that, now I have to pay double the charge also, because if I have to appeal again, it's a fresh set of charge for the solicitor. And I was at a point where I felt like I have to, okay, I can continue, because I was having support from my cousin, and cousin means like cousin sister. She's my mother's sister's daughter and his husband. They both are here, okay, here in UK. They are in UK. They sometimes support, I support them, and support means like, family wise we are here. So they used to support me, like they said, okay, we can give you some, they supported me that time to immediately to have that much fun. So I went ahead and applied again, knowing that, okay, if I work somewhere extra, I usually save and also. So kind of thought, somehow I'll repay it, no worries, we can manage it. And just as because I didn't want to go with the regret that I wanted to stay in UK and see how it is, because some place it became very close to me, and everything was nice, and nice means all the memories. So I thought, okay, I wanted to stay here. And then that's why I took a chance, okay, to apply it privately and this that. And so I felt like I was very good citizen, so I would be getting everything, and at least they would consider those things and all. But after that, yeah, it was going on. So by then COVID came, and the dates, the interview date, personal date was getting didn't come through. First, court was closed, so just we had to wait. But at least I had the job there, so I was working on it and then going on. So at that time only I was starting to build my my like see tarot reading and things like that. Also I had to learn everything, practice, and like I was doing those kind of things. Little did I know that audience is there, okay, there are like people. I'm so happy at least this one came through. I'm just like otherwise I'm just on the last step of whatever life it is. I'm just because yeah. So what happened was, yeah, where did I leave that? Yeah. So this is the point when so I was like kind of getting a little scared whether I'm doing the right thing, because my parents were against it, because they said when I started talking about spirituality and things like that, they were like, what is he going to do? Is he like because I didn't get married and all, so I was gay, so I didn't get married, and they were like maybe something easier. What is this? You're going to be like no, they didn't understand first of all, and they didn't. Kind of, it was a situation where I had to fight and say no, 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 I'm doing this, that. They didn't really encourage me at that time to for my business or anything. They didn't know anything. I didn't tell anything about my YouTube channel, or I didn't tell anything about my business work or anything. I was just telling I'm learning that, but they were more annoying to try and finding out what is he going to do. They were more worried that I might quit the job or something. So they were like, I was having so much issues with them, and then I had to finally had a huge fight with them, and then kind of pretty much just distanced myself from them, because I had to follow. This was what guidance I got from, based on the guidance I get like from up above God. I thought, okay, I'll forcefully, I have to do this. I have to stand my ground here. I have to live my life irrespective whether I am parents are there or who they will feel bad or not. I have to come here to do my job here. That is the way they are. I couldn't explain that to them. Then I had to kind of fight with them and close that door. Like still, then I kept going, and there was lots of resistance. But after a point, right, they slowly, okay, this fellow is not going to change. Respect. So yeah, just like that, set them up, and then by then what happened? Yes. So what happened was like. This court case used to now and then come, and it used to like the dates get moved. One time the lawyer will be there, one time I will not have the document, I will not have this document. She used to every time say like there was not much done, everything I did it, okay, pretty much everything I've done, but she kind of writes now and then few things. And every evidence collection, printing, everything I used to do, like I pretty much work was there, but I will not say anything wrong. But she was because keep these mind. Okay, so now my each one of them are important characters in this one. So this is my ex-boyfriend. Then comes my solicitor. Then comes my cousins, whom I have talked about, who helped me on these two. So these are four characters introduced. Okay. Now, so as we go, there's my landlord comes in. Okay, landlord. She was like she's an Indian. I mean, she's an Indian lady, but settled in UK for a long time. So, and I've been in the same house for like from the beginning till the date. I was there only in the same apartment. Okay. So I was living there, and so what was happening was like. So I was. When was this happening? Okay, so I'm trying to get the details a little bit. It's like something I just wanted to forget, and it is I wanted to erase this entire thing, but then I just wanted to tell what just goes on. And so as I was doing my spiritual work, I would say I was like kind of getting a little what to say, like a bit of some. I used to feel like it was ghost. Okay. I thought spiritual awakening means you will end up like, because you are increasing frequencies and like sixth sense, I see dead people, something is going to happen like that. I thought maybe something is like that might happen or something. So I was a little worried every time when I do this tarot card reading. I was very, very scared. Scared means I was very conscious about like what all prayers I have to do, how to secure this one. I'll be like, I didn't want to invite anything, and something will happen, I thought, and I was very, very cautious about what I'm doing. Okay, so that's why my practice, everything, I kind of kept it in such way. But it started like few things used to come, and like suddenly I feel like something touching me and all. I usually felt like, okay, I try to ignore it, because the minute you give it attention, you feel it is there, right? Like I get a bit creepy, and then like I just kind of try. And what happened? Slowly the things started happening regular basis every day, in the like, during day and not night times. I was then COVID, no, we were working from home and things. So yeah, and then now and then I used to meet my boyfriend and come back, boyfriend and come back. Okay, so, and it was just like, we'll fight, then it'll be 2 months later I'll be, but I was not able to kind of get over with him. I was like, going back to him, irrespective of whatever mistake he does. And I will only go back. He will never say sorry till then. I will never apologize. Till today, he's not agreed that he has cheated on me. Nothing will come. Okay, that not even one truth he has spoken to me. Till today, there's nothing like that. Okay, and so that is his way of behavior. No, so every time I used to go with an expectation, thing, maybe this time. Oh Lord, and then I'm thinking, why the hell am I just even thinking like this? Why am I like, oh God, I just can't even. But the minute you come back, and after 1 day or 2 days, you start thinking, oh man, maybe this is what, not that. This is not that. That is not. I'm giving some reasons, okay, and I'm just like, wow, wow. And every time go and finally find out something, it's not the one. It's the same stupid thing going on. It's the same exact thing. Nothing happened. I was like, why on earth am I going there? Why on earth? And like sometimes people look at me as like a crazy. If I say I've been like, we had problems, abuses and things, then why are you with them kind of question? Okay, kind of like how do I explain that? I was telling I love him so much and things like that, and I was explaining at the same time we used to fight. We are like well known in terms of like our thing. Have been like all over the place, especially in the community in London, wherever it is, but at least in London, I would say. So this is building up, and then yeah, at one point of time, what happened was. I was thinking of, okay, I thought I'll have to quit the jobs, have some money, and then switch to, as I switch on to the business, so I can start my business of tarot card readings and personal, private personal things, and then doing energy work and things like that. I thought I'll start establishing, and then by then this got delayed, right? Like. It was something that I don't know, out of blue, I just kind of decided, I don't know for what reason. Okay, yeah, it was because the case was getting extended, and I felt like it was there was no point in just keeping, and he was also more. He was not changing also, and I felt I needed a change by then. Okay, I thought I'll go back to India, and then it was in court. This case not moving, and I was same stagnant, and I was not able to meet anybody else. I was not even interested in meeting another person, just for a talk or anything. I was so, yeah, I mean, I used to do some spiritual work to heal myself. Then after that, even if I try to talk to someone, it will be his thoughts on it. It's always think if it's a. So I was thinking, what is this like? Am I so madly in love with that? And especially the twin flame thing, it was saying that it will be the most thing that twist and turn. They said it will be so much what to say, like how do you say, little contrast, right? Like opposites, but then the same thing, it is attracts, opposites attract, like that kind of thing. Okay, yes, we had a sexual thing and all, but I'll say that is a different case anyways. uh, that is I'll tell you the truth what was going on. So yeah, so when we had a relationship, the thing was good actually. We connected on that level only. Is the only connection, I would say. Apart from that, we usually talk, but I don't know how far he was true, because he kind of like, I don't know what is his true nature. Okay, I'll tell you like that. Let me leave it that way. But when he talks, when he's in a good mood, he'll be very nice. I liked him in that mask. So yeah, so I look forward sometimes. Oh man, if he's there, because I was feeling so bored doing the same meditation, this. Then I immediately think about someone. I'll think about it. Okay, so I just cut this video. I'll make it 30 minutes. 30 minutes, only 30 minutes. I'll just do it in part one, part two video, so that if you guys might look at it, and otherwise we may it might look a big video and people won't like it. But I have some important things that I wanted to share, but I'm building it up so that you always get to know everything. Yeah. So I'll please do come to the second video. There are lots of amazing things I wanted to share for this. I don't know whether what is the plan future or anything, but then I just wish I could share this. This is one of my one of the things that I wanted to really put out there for people to be aware of things and like that. Okay, and start noticing things, start observing things. Okay, so please definitely just come to part two. If you are looking in part one or part two directly, I'm not so sure. So let's see. I'll tell you in part two probably that ways. So thanks for watching part one. Please come to part two. I've got something important. I mean, let's. I'll tell you more and more things as it went on and what happened in the last 5-6 months. Yeah. Okay. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.